going on this? So I went back to the lighthouse yesterday to talk to some of the crew. Picked up I picked up two well, two companion quests. I don't look forward to do that one. And I'm on my way to talk to quickly talk to Lucan and to Bella. And then I'm on my way
We should get fish next time we're in Minrathous.
fish. Sure. What do you want? And then we head back to...
Well, it's all as you left it.
Close enough. I think the caretaker's been tidying up. Rook, now's not the best time to chat. Let's talk later.
Later then.
Wow. Well, that was short. So I'm gonna pick up the last quest.
I cannot say.
Who created you?
I cannot say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see.
Rook, you're here. And I did, sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Also that, it's kind of mean.
Just insult it right back. Assuming you know how to insult a spirit?
I've never thought about it. How would you do that? Emmerich might know. That is an idea. Syrian learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God-level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
Really condescendingly, based on experience so far.
Right! You wouldn't ask questions, you'd tell them what to do, so let's try that. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenan, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. That was us.
Anaris. I know I've heard that name before.
Yeah, a Forgotten One. Remember the nursery rhymes? Don't speak their names or they'll come for you. Unlike our so-called good gods, which, well, we saw what happened there. So who knows what they really were? The Forgotten Ones. They used to say Solus was one, so best case scenario like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
Maybe I can do the both.
Archive, tell me about the Dreadwolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price. When Anaris dispatches the Evanuris, he will spare a thought for Fen'Harel.
Archive, tell me about the Evanuris.
A group of cowards hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending. But Anaris will prevail.
You've got a chance to learn more about our people. Go for it. Just be careful and try not to break anything.
Right.
Because
Thanks,
she
Rook.
has a knife.
All thanks must be given to Anaris, for he will cast down the oppressive Evanuris and take his rightful place.
What a shame I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Appreciate the support.
He has a knack for breaking stuff. Wait, did I
Treviso's not ready to deal with the Blight. I know we had to make a choice when there weren't any good ones. Still can't imagine.
Yeah, there weren't any good ones, I know. So, oh, Tosh, again? It's like, I look at the map and Tosh has again some peace. Where is she now? Because she was right here. And she's in her walls. Hello, favorite archangel. Oops, don't go down. Maybe I should do the companion quest first. Shit. Maybe I should. I know that in Mass Effect I would do them first for the main mission.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the Lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Also, this is great. It's great. Maybe I will do the companion quest. I'll take Harding with me because she has the healing stuff. Even though I like to take. My newest law interest with me. No, to boost relationship, but I oh, I fast traveled to the wrong place. Shit. I was like, why did I just happens every time? Well, no, it was actually the first time. You know, it's like the welcome in Necropolis, the place I
Let's ask Myrna and Vorgoth about these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. Now, despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here do so willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But later, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead.
yeah,
Intelligent and friendly, hopefully.
thank you. I don't want to. I mean, my rook already told Emmerich that it's creepy, and it is creepy. And I know that some people like Emmerich, but I I I I'm like, no, just it's not that I'm bored or by
I see we've company.
Let's go! Good going, Emmerich.
where is
Excellent form, Rook.
good. Thank you.
Gotta move.
Good. Ooh. Ooh.
On your left.
Yeah, I see it.
Ranged incoming.
And whatever that was.
Nicely done.
So it's down there. I think I have to. You know what? Just take the stairs.
You got it.
I'll be safer. Ah, what? No, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, wait, maybe true here. It's true here. Oh man, I don't. The path of sighs. Yeah, indeed, indeed. I am sighing. Just Why?
There's a fight ahead.
Good hit.
I was like, where is he? What?
Look out! Nice one, Emmerich. You don't burn the dead? You just store them?
Navarra is dedicated to preserving the deceased. I suppose the displays of the Grand Necropolis seem a bit exotic to you all.
There was a girl in my village who put her dolls in dramatic scenes. This is kind of like that, isn't it? Except with dead people? Ranged attackers!
You're attacking from afar! Will struck!
That's the last of them.
Thank you. I don't like this place. I gotta start his quest. I wanna be
Thank you
done.
again for coming. My duties include tending to these rites of remembrance. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very
Yeah.
good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
Looks like I had any choice.
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
Uh, but I'm sorry, but this is creepy.
That's not what I'm getting.
You don't care for it?
It's a bunch of posing skeletons.
That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Tja, Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae.
Ew.
I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
Seems pointless. No one here is expecting company.
Yeah,
Are they?
I guess he would
Let's continue.
disapprove with my rook. I mean, and I don't mean
So what
to.
now?
We light candles in remembrance of the dead.
I don't mean to. By the way, it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful graveyard. I don't mean to.
Would you care to light the candle, Rook?
I don't mean to offend anyone by saying I don't like any necromancy, but this isn't just my kind of vibe. So yeah, for me it's creepy. For another one, it isn't creepy. So yeah, everyone has different opinions.
Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon? I'm surprised there was enough to bury.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
So the necropolis actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen while we're inside a chamber. Could you light the next candle? Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants.
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
Right. Just on the side.
This way, Rook.
You were right about the gardens being peaceful.
The necropolis has its dangers, but these places are a refuge for the dead.
How many people are buried here anyway?
Excellent question. We rarely should take a new census. You'll need to light these candles as well. Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. You remarked earlier that keeping this place in order seems pointless, but there's meaning in how we tend the necropolis.
Just seems like a lot of ceremony.
The ceremony can be the point. The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me.
I was gonna say that doesn't seem right, but
Ah, look here.
yeah. I mean, I kinda want to say 3 of them, but
The senior watcher and I are busy.
Don't be so harsh. It's only curious, aren't you? We're also enjoying the gardens, but we've one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them.
Coucou à
Even as a
toi.
child, they were my
Et
companions.
bon, j'étais
After
fou,
you started
si je me
training
trompe
here?
pas.
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
Merci d'être
A
ça.
collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
Belated condolences, if that's worth anything.
Always. We move on, as we must, but those long nights linger about the shadows.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. When I first arrived here, I was terrified.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me. Come, the next set of graves lies ahead. Please, light the next candles if you would. There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality. All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites, I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Ah oui,
Yes,
almost
exactly, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before. We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you gave him a body?
Yes, he's taken so well to it. Haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light. Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell. Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed. We honor the listening spirits.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good watcher, faith kept in all our paths.
What was...
The necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
Like I said, for me it's creepy, but I do respect people
So
who
you were really
love
afraid of this place as a child?
It
kind
wasn't the
of.
necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
I mean, everyone is.
hasn't everyone from time to time?
When I was younger, it happened more often than that. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, in sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
We're having tea. Here. By the dead.
Tranquility itself. Oh, if you prefer your tea sweet, Manfred loves using the sugar tongs.
Again, super duper creepy. But I guess if this is your vibe, great. Good for you. Not mine. Not mine. Which bond was increased? I don't know. It's encrypted. Can I go now? Oh, should I do Tash? I mean, it's small quests. Short to do. Should I may have to switch up. I have to switch up at a beacon. Yeah, you good. Where's Tosh? So where is oh, all the way over there, of course. Can I at least? We can fast travel there. No, can fast travel there. But I'm gonna fast travel there, which will hopefully make this more easy. 2x. Ah, no Note yourself. Don't fast travel there. Are they fighting each other?
That had to hurt. Finish it.
Well, there was nothing to finish since.
Get out of there. Finish him.
There we go. That one off. Yeah, definitely was a bad idea to. Where? Two, one, two. Wait, there isn't another one close, right? Ah, I guess there's. What?
Hey, Tosh. When did you start breathing fire?
When I was a toddler, started doing it like burping.
Diaper changes must have been exciting.
My mother would do it outside. She'd splash me with water first.
And you were okay with that? You didn't fuss?
Nah, I liked the water. Cool, sharp. Learned to swim before I learned to walk.
Huh. Interesting. Slow. Up, up. Oh yeah. There's still this in here. Oh, it's a big ass chest. Which, yeah. Uncommon grenade. Yeah, but I do have the healing belt, which. Huh. And here are other. Oh, there are too many. Ah! So wet.
Hey. Some for you. Some for you. Hey, don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
Here, let me.
You gotta spread it out. Throw it out in a clump and they fight over it.
I know how to do it.
So do it. Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic, or...?
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Antom called you a Dari?
Yeah. Old Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks the Dari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds.
That's interesting because
My mother left the Qun not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kontar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kontar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
The Qun isn't a prison. People can leave if they want. You little guys hungry?
Do you miss living under the Qun?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me. There's enough for all of you.
That's just
Shathan was worried
you
about
know?
what the Kunari would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antom, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Qun. There you go. Come on. Over here's where I practice.
Why not on the beach?
Don't want to scare the birds. We just fed them. What the crap is that?
The Antom must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vosh Vatari! Come on. These banners need to burn. Let's see if it burns.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
Ew.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah,
Didn't
ow.
hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
And I guess that's the trade-off of being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
An Antom supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Not for long. Watch. I'm on it.
Wow. It burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How'd you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby.
She's pretty much amazing.
This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that. Karash, it's Tosh. I brought food.
Avatosh, it's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. She's a friend.
A friend. All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antom when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Qun. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, Gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antam cannons. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
I'm sorry the Antam did that to you.
I do not have my old life or work, but I remember who I am. The Antam have lost even that.
You saw their banners? They're in the area.
I will not be seen.
Okay. Let me know if they bother you.
I am at peace, Avatash. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Avatash.
Panaheydan. I'll see you soon.
So the dragon hunter has a softer side.
The Kyun says you take care of people.
So you're a little Kunari, a little Rivani, and a little dragon?
Yeah?
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing. So how do you get it?
I had to leave my old life behind when I joined the Grey Wardens. Then I had to leave that to help stop Solus. So you take what works from each part, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to take Kunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and Ravain were at peace. Now the Antam have broken from the Kyun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who've only ever been one thing will never know how big the world is.
Yeah? Maybe.
Wait, let me just... Because I always forget to do it quickly. Hi, Reina. Sorry, Yeah, she looks like so funny. I know. Well, so far, I love the game. So far, I mean, if I know there's a lot of backlash about it, but I'm not one of those people, so I mean, if you do like the dragon, have you ever played any Dragon Age game? But I would definitely recommend it. I was truly hyped when it was announced and when it finally came out on Halloween. So, truly love. Well, so it's definitely
Mother,
recommended
what are you
by
doing
me.
here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't.
And don't listen to any of the backlash. I mean, everyone has to make their own opinion of the game. I mean, sure there are maybe one or two glitches or bugs, but don't forget the game doesn't have a month yet. So the first patch came out a few days ago. So just yeah, give it a try. I mean, you've been it's your second stream. You see the cinematics. They are really pretty. Cinematics are beating even those from Inquisition. And yeah, it definitely got a positive note from my side.
Not that it's my business. She's not in my.
She always did like the flustered ones. In truth, Evitash's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways,
Huh?
she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the
This
tablet your
is
group
not.
recovered.
Oh,
I
well.
wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antom.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion.
And she's an elf.
I also see
Imagine
that you
if
used
it
your
were a
fire
dwarf.
again. Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language.
But indeed,
Kanahadan,
Kunari.
Evitash. You did well bringing Karash his food.
But indeed, Kunari are.
Sorry. She's like that.
Kunari are indeed very tall, so. I think they're like. What did I say? Maybe 6 feet? 6'1", 6'2"? I don't know.
She's very involved in your life.
Yeah.
It was nice to meet Karash.
So you
Yeah,
do feel like
it was.
dwarf next to them, but hey, that's okay. I mean, there was a Kun in a Kunari in Inquisition 2. His name was Iron Bull, and that's when I came to love the Kunari. Yeah, twice. I know. Then again, if I would have played a Kunari, I guess I would have been the same height as her. So I guess I can do main quest now. Thank you for not showing me this. Oh, I love hearing about, of course, that story. Of course, they talk about Corypheus now. Of course. Let me pass it all. Always. A good game is when you can pet animals. I can't wait to see Mulligan again.
A candle hop. They carry messages through.
What is that? Cares about you and you first. Other.
This.
Okay.
Is this for us? Strange. They want us to find more.
And what? Yeah.
But what if the Darkspawn come back?
I'll stand in the doorway and let them step.
I guess I could have just fast traveled.
Piercing, slashing, stabbing, smashing, crushing. What do you need?
And there are side quests. Side quest over side quest. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, not through there. It's gonna be kinda difficult to squeeze through a wall.
Up there.
Up there, there. Up there, there. Oh. Oh, Lord. I thought Harding would just spinning. That would have been kind of dramatic. Pawn shop, this is for the caretaker. Shadow. Yes. Great. Where? Oh, yeah. So wait, which way do I actually go? So past the lady again. Oh, whatever. Because it's that huge. And yeah, I'm not gonna.
Chakra Toebra. Chakra Toebra. Stupid crisp consonants.
Your consonants sound pretty crisp to me. I like the way Kinari sounds when you speak it.
Nah, I'm saying it wrong.
That's what Shathan says?
She's real hard on you, huh?
She's trying to teach me.
I do.
Like a Tomasri.
Nah.
I don't think that's a
I'm
Tomasri
good.
thing.
I'm good.
I think it's a mom thing.
I'm good though.
there was something I could do.
What could you do?
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Oh my god.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
Oh my god. I wasn't expecting to see my elf. Oh my god. This makes me so happy. So this is my Inquisitor from, well, Dragon Age Inquisition. This makes me so happy.
Angaran Artishan. Anathara. I wish we could be meeting without our gods threatening to blight the world.
A blight that spreads wider with each passing heartbeat.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team,
yeah.
and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
Morrigan aged well, if I can put it this way.
I won't let you down. Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited and about the people depending on you. I only sealed the breach because I had people like Cassandra, Leliana, and Cullen with me from the start. Without Dorian's magic and Josephine's diplomacy, we never would have come together to stop Corypheus. Years later, I had to disband the Inquisition, but I never lost the friends who had gotten me through it all. Ultimately, they're the only ones you can really count on. Do right by them, and you'll find your way. We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
Indeed.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Vorlay. Valrorio and Halam Shiral are barely holding out. Ferelden would have fallen already, if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe. The Free Marches have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall. She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Maker, we didn't know. My ma...
Don't worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
Thank you.
The Inquisition might be gone, but my name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the Blight.
So... Ida... Yeah... I need an army, I need your connections. I'll go with the army.
I have a team, but not much in the way of forces. If there's any military support you can spare?
I'm sorry. Our forces in the South are stretched thin already. And I'm afraid the Grey Warden leadership doesn't think much more highly of me than they do of you.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Solus is trapped in the Fade. He's not my biggest concern at the moment.
Solus is trapped in your dreams, and while he cannot match Elganon or Gillenane in strength, he is far more cunning. He is the Dreadwolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many times do you think the gods thought him trapped and helpless?
Morrigan is right. Solus is dangerous. Anything that gives us some insight into his plans. He fooled us all before, and the whole world very nearly paid the price for it.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
That just made me so happy. I'm maybe just mainly fangirling, but that's okay.
We should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
I do that.
Rook, just got word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weishaupt. Everyone except us, seems like. Guess the First Warden holds a grudge.
Calling wardens back from all of the Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive Darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an archdemon with them.
Ooh.
The other archdemons are dead. Only Razikale and Lucican live. So which one is it?
No one has a good look yet. Makes it hard to tell. Rook, if the gods have an archdemon, Warden lore says archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solus. See if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
Yes. It's bad. Three of five. Yes. I'm glad I for you from Berwick, of course, and that's she is always in there. She was, it is always waiting for her. In all ways, but and one this is so first one. And I love that it has the Inquisition sign on it. Uh-huh. Don't do this to me. So let's see if I wanted to see if yeah, kinda almost everyone needs to talk. But first I'm gonna save. Uh, uh, Tash. Tash. Tash is tall. There's always something to pick up in anyone's room. Why don't I like the thing for voice help?
Shit. You shouldn't have to deal with all this, Rook. The sooner I can get out of here, the better.
You stay there, boy. You stay there, please. Huh? What's that? few regrets? What? What's that? Oh. Wow. It is where I'm on the way to talk to everyone. I mean, I've always wanted to see Vice out, but maybe not like that. Oh,
you cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dread Wolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods? Well, mine and Davrin's, and Rook's.
There they are, the Elven creators. I used to be jealous of the Dalish elves, because they got to learn all these stories I only barely knew. Now I get to see the truth of it. And it turns out, the truth is awful.
Awful is an understatement. I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
All right.
That's
what else can we
so
take from this
freaking
memory?
true.
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
And don't forget the dragon.
I think I get where Mythal is coming from.
Really?
We've just finished some big war, everyone is exhausted, and now Elganon won't give up power? If Mythal sided with Solus, would Elganon have backed down?
Not a chance.
It would have led to another war. Mythal tried to keep the peace.
And Solus must see that, but still can't accept that she chose peaceful politics over his ideals.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
So, yeah, thank you for not opening up. So, who wanted to talk? Emmerich wanted to talk.
With all my regards. Oh, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Hi, Emmerich.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters. The other Watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. Completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
Yeah, I'll see you.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
Then you say, yeah, no. No, 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 no. Oh, damn it.
In the necropolis, stuffed full of undead? Again?
Well, there'd be no need for rituals if it weren't full of people.
Dead people.
I'll let you know when it's time.
I mean, no. I'm sorry, Emmerich. Is there another one in here? They are all outside. She isn't in here. Harding has a quest.
Any luck tracking down your mystery friend?
The Shaperate didn't like me asking about Shaper Valta. Or harassing people with talk of dwarven magic.
Damn, that's a disappointment.
Well, I'm not gonna find my answers in Orzammar. My contacts had no idea what I was talking about.
So, what now?
I was thinking, the voice said look to those closest to the stone. What if she never meant Orzammar?
Eh?
There is another great tide, the original capital of the dwarves, Kalsharak. It was lost during the first Blight, and its people survived in isolation for hundreds of years. They re-emerged, some 20 years ago?
And you think they're close to the stone?
Orzammar can't help. What have I got to lose?
I'm curious about Kalsharak's isolation.
The dwarves took heavy losses during the first Blight. To stop the Darkspawn from overrunning them, they closed off passages in the deep roads. Those that could retreated to Orzammar. Kalsharak was lost. They abandoned the city and its people, sealed them away with the Darkspawn.
There must have been another way. What they did was monstrous.
Can you imagine being trapped, knowing death was coming?
But they didn't die. The rumors...
That the dwarves of Kalsharak had to change to survive? No one's really sure what that means exactly.
When we find them, you can ask. How do we get in touch with these Kalsharok dwarves?
Already working on it. You don't spend 10 years in the Inquisition without making contacts. I should have a meeting set up by the time we're ready to leave.
Ooh, the repos available. That was one part of Inquisition I truly love. So wait, that means no. Oh, it's yeah, it's down there. Yeah.
I can't believe you found the end to my cereal. The poison was inside the ring.
Glad it worked out.
It did. Well, not for the poison drinker, but he'd murdered the neighbor's cat, so for the cats... Anyway, you and Rook had me worried, but it ended happy.
And when you don't read the sequels, those endings stick.
There's a sequel? Have you read it?
No, but trust me, tragedy sells in Marathas. More story? Better chance things go sideways.
He wants to talk to.
Why do you run around in fancy mage clothes?
Because I like them?
You're barely even wearing a shirt.
You fight Anton with a bare midriff.
Everything all right?
We're fine. Just trading fashion tips. So what I wear is a problem for you?
It's not. It's just... Why dress like that? Are you trying to make your mother happy?
I don't know what your problem is here, Tosh, but you're out of line.
Relax, Rook. I'm a big girl. Tosh, you mentioned me trying to make my mother happy. What's that have to do with how I dress?
It's just something my mother said the other day. And I act more like a man than a woman.
And you feel like you should wear dresses to make her happy?
No. Can you imagine me in a dress? I'd look stupider than I'd look stupid.
I mean, I'm between no Jordan and Kunari can wear dresses. I mean, if you feel like you want to wear a dress, wear a dress.
But Kunari wear dresses all the time. Your mother does.
I am not my mother.
Clear and to the point. But her words got under your skin, and it's not just about clothes.
It feels... right. When she says I act more like a man. It feels... right. Why does it feel right?
Tosh, do you like being a woman?
They're non-bi...
Nobody likes being a woman.
Ah.
This is stupid. Forget I said anything.
Do I do? Wait. Where's my... What would the other option? Come on, controller. Hello? Come on, controller. I mean, yeah, we...
If you don't want to talk about it anymore, we won't. But whatever this team is here for you.
I still don't know what this is.
Some of my friends in Minrathous talk about not feeling comfortable in their own skin. As a man, as a woman. I could see if they'd like to talk. Maybe what they say fits how you're feeling.
It's okay. How are you feeling?
Okay. And thanks. You do look really pretty.
Oh?
To look at. I'd smudge your makeup.
Thanks for letting me down gently.
Whether you feel man or whether you feel woman. No matter your gender, just be proud of who you are.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Please do. I need to hear an actual voice now and then.
Can't imagine why.
I'm starting to dream that I'm a griffin. Squawk.
Well, you get high marks for effort.
He's toying with me. So what brings you by?
Nice to have a fellow warden on the team. Our paths may not have crossed at Weishaupt, but we have one experience in common.
Ah, the joining.
The moment they handed us a chalice with archdemon blood.
And the moment we took a sip.
What were we thinking?
My head was exploding. You tell me.
Well, I was thinking, wait, I thought this was ale.
Guess somebody wasn't paying attention in class.
I thought the joining was some prank they pulled on new recruits.
Good times.
Yeah. Though I can't say I've got it all worked out, being a warden.
Feeling lost?
What's the problem with our illustrious leader? Is the first warden always a pain, or is it me?
A bit of both. You know he's all about discipline.
And I'm not?
Well...
Okay, so maybe I like to keep things loose.
And the first warden wants everything lashed down tight. I can see why you might feel a little lost.
Sometimes I think about the calling. You hear stories about other wardens who've left for theirs. Here, warden. Thanks for your long service. Now enjoy the creepy sound in your head.
But don't worry, that's just an archdemon calling out to Darkspawn.
And before you succumb to that nasty blood you drank way back, how about you spend your final days in the deep roads?
And take a few Darkspawn up while you're at it.
Nice knowing you.
Can't imagine why you'd be feeling lost.
Well, I find out we've secretly raised griffins this whole time, and you get to play with them. How did I miss that meeting?
Nothing personal. I only got called in when the Gloomhowler showed up.
Nothing like that, just trying to learn the ropes.
I'm not sure anyone's really figured it out. What wardens do for a living, it's damned weird.
Not exactly the army of legend.
Legend in the making. You go to war with the army you have.
Weishaupt will come through.
Along with a very noisy griffin who'll squawk the enemy to death.
No armor can withstand that.
Don't encourage him.
Won't happen again. See you two around.
Let's go talk to Ceres. Or maybe I should do Harding. But I really want to talk to Ceres. This is really weird how this ball, oops, moves and Solo's my not friend. I come to speak. It's a nice place, yeah. That would kinda hurt, yeah. Squashed by stones. Not the death I would recommend. And we had sound, but no. Hello. Well, I'm just gonna wait. Maybe it will turn up. Hopefully. Well, like I said, it's not the first time it glitched out. This is the second time I had. Ooh, I can't even choose the menu. This is, this is weird. Well, I'm sorry for the white screen, but I'm thankful it auto saves, so I can close the game on Steam. And yeah, it hasn't reappeared. That's my second time. I had glitch. But like I said, and it's okay. Start this back up again. No, we just wait. This is why I'm pretty much safe all the time, or should save all the time, because of things like that. Yeah, the loading screens are so freaking long. And every time I start a game, it's always verifying the shaders, and I'm like, oh, come on. I mean, that it to have done it the first time I've launched the game, okay, but every freaking time, why? This is kind of down the downside of it. It has too long loading screens. It verifies the damn shaders every time. Sorry, every time you launch the game. Yeah, come on. But yeah, overall, I can't complain. I'm just waiting. I mean, you basically have time to make yourself coffee or do anything else between the loading screens. Oh man, did you really? Uh oh,
Okay, that's enough.
that's another.
Quiet now. Fine. Who wants a treat?
You're welcome.
Me, I want one.
Well, I don't have any.
No, why'd you get my hopes up?
A little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them? Yeah, Davrin, where's my treat?
Come on, guys, give me a break. Rook?
I'm sure a big strapping warden like you can handle a cat and a misfit skeleton.
What if Manfred bites?
Nah, it's probably just baby molars. This all sounds like too much fun for me.
Wait, you can't just leave me with the...
Good luck with that.
Okay, that was way too fun to go to come back to. Oh, oh, I cannot talk. Shoot. Please just tell me everyone else has been talked to. Yes. Everyone else. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save. So in case it does crash. Yeah, no, it does. Whatever it did. I mean, it normally shouldn't. Come on. Solos, I just wanna talk to you. Don't widescreen me. Not again, please. I mean, at first it is a widescreen because to get into the it is a widescreen at first, but
How fares
there
your
we
battle?
go.
The gods are moving against Weishaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
And you have questions?
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the blighted dragons, or are they something else? I also need to know how to deal with the gods if they show up at Weishaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
What?
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
I've gotten a few of them to come around.
You're a Grey Warden yourself. Surely you have friends within the Order you might call upon.
I do, and I have. We've recruited another warden named Davrin.
But the Grey Wardens as a whole still do not trust you yet, as I feared.
We're making progress.
When I asked why you should be trusted to lead the fight, you said that nobody else was doing it. That sufficed for me, but you will need more to convince the Grey Wardens. They see themselves as destined to lead this battle. You cannot defeat Elganan and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
All I can really do is keep trying to get through to them.
Have you ever ridden home in a wagon and felt the streets go from paved to dirt beneath the wheels? The horse is slow, and everything grows quiet as you're near home. What do you call that feeling?
I don't really have a word for it.
No, you do not. Elganan destroyed that emotion. He burned it from the mind of every living being. There were spirits of that feeling, just as there are spirits of joy, or fear, or despair. I begged them to fight.
What happened to them?
They waited too long. Without the emotion in this world to focus on, they faded until nothing remained. When you grow quiet, it is a part of your soul reaching for a feeling and finding emptiness. Because I failed.
I understand. I'm not going to fail.
How? What will you do?
Whatever it takes.
Easily said. But it will have to be enough for now. You have answered my question, and I owe you an answer in return.
Yes. The old gods of Tevinter, the archdemons.
There never were Tevinter gods. The archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the Evanuris as both power and protection. You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanuris until their Dragon Thrall is slain.
What can you tell me about the archdemons themselves?
Each is different, shaped by the whims and ego of its master. Elganon is the Lord of Tyranny. He would have ruled alone had Nathor not forced him to share power. Those who are strong, he molds into dictators themselves, with visions of godhood. Those who are weak, he crushes. His archdemon reflects him. It is huge, to feed his ego, the epitome of dragonkind, bent to his will.
Elganon sounds legitimately terrible.
He is cruelty and arrogance personified. All of the Evanuris were flawed, but he made all of them worse. By contrast, Gillenane was a servant of Andrul, whose skill at making monsters earned her promotion to the Evanuris. She is brilliant, ambitious, and unconstrained by anything you would understand as morality. In a kinder world, you would never need to see what she has done to her archdemon. In this world, I only hope you kill it quickly. In any event, the Evanuris will not be vulnerable until their archdemons are dead.
Any other surprises we should know about?
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanuris are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered. It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanuris down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares. When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
Well, that sounds just. I am so not looking forward to this. Come on, don't glitch out there. I kinda hate those meditation sessions because it takes a long time to. Yeah, but we won't go to Voice Hub now as much as I would love to. Where did they put Voice Hub? Yeah, there. As much as I would love to go, I'm not. What's there? Oh yeah. Side quest, and it's Potting side quest. I should probably do that. Ah, that's not a time. To override. Well, that's gonna be it. Um. Reinhard, I hope your coffee is good, and thank you so much. You've been to the stream. Always a pleasure to see you. And thank you for everyone else for showing up. It's yeah, like I said, always a pleasure to see people show up and talk. Yeah, it's been a fun stream. Well, Rook met the Inquisitor. I had my fangirl moment. And yeah, I'll see you maybe tomorrow to continue this. Night, y'all.